Halloween. The word alone conjures images of flickering jack-o'-lanterns, children dressed as ghouls and goblins, and the thrill of venturing into the unknown. It's a night when the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest, a night for spooky stories and sweet treats. But behind the costumes and candy lies a rich and ancient history, a tapestry woven from Celtic rituals, medieval beliefs, and a healthy dose of superstition. From the ancient Celts who celebrated the harvest to the modern-day trick-or-treaters, Halloween has always been a time for acknowledging the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. It's a time to face our fears, embrace the unknown, and celebrate the magic that lies hidden in the shadows. So as the autumn leaves turn to vibrant shades of orange and gold and the air grows crisp with anticipation, let's embark on a journey to uncover the enchanting history of Halloween. We'll explore its ancient origins, its evolution through the ages, and the enduring traditions that continue to captivate us today. Let the adventure begin. Our journey begins over 2,000 years ago with the ancient Celts and their festival of Samhain. Celebrated on October 31st, Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the dark, cold winter. It was a time of both celebration and trepidation. The Celts believed that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead became blurred. Spirits could cross over into the world of the living, and it was essential to appease them to ensure a prosperous year ahead. Bonfires were lit, offerings were made, and costumes were worn to ward off malevolent spirits. Samhain was a time for divination as well. The Celts believed that the future could be glimpsed on this night, and they used various methods to predict their fortunes. It was a time of magic, mystery, and a profound connection to the natural world. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, Samhain was gradually absorbed into the Christian calendar. November 1st became All Saints' Day, a day to honor all Christian saints, followed by All Souls' Day on November 2nd, a day to commemorate the dead. However, many of the traditions of Samhain, such as bonfires, costumes, and the belief in spirits, persisted and became intertwined with the Christian holidays. Halloween, as we know it today, truly took shape in America. Brought over by European immigrants, particularly the Irish who had fled the potato famine in the 19th century, Halloween traditions were initially met with resistance in Puritan New England. However, as the country grew and became more diverse, so too did Halloween's acceptance. By the late 19th century, Halloween had evolved into a secular holiday with a focus on community and playful mischief. Parties, games, and costumes became popular, and the tradition of trick-or-treating began to emerge. The 20th century saw Halloween's popularity soar. It became a commercialized holiday, with costumes, candy, and decorations becoming increasingly elaborate. Despite its commercialization, however, Halloween retained its core elements of fun, fantasy, and a touch of the spooky. Section 4. Symbols of the spooky pumpkins, witches, and things that go bump in the night. No exploration of Halloween would be complete without delving into its iconic symbols. The jack-o'-lantern, for example, has its roots in Irish folklore. The story goes that a blacksmith named Jack tricked the devil into climbing a tree and then carved a cross into the trunk, trapping the devil until he promised not to take Jack's soul. When Jack died, he was denied entry to both heaven and hell and was condemned to wander the earth with only a burning coal inside a carved-out turnip to light his way. Witches, with their pointy hats and broomsticks, have long been associated with Halloween. In medieval times, witches were often feared and persecuted, and their association with magic and the supernatural made them a natural fit for Halloween's spooky ambiance. Ghosts, of course, are another quintessential Halloween symbol. The belief in ghosts has existed for centuries, and the idea of spirits returning from the dead on Halloween night is a chilling reminder of our own mortality. These symbols, along with black cats, bats, spiders, and all things eerie and mysterious, have become synonymous with Halloween, adding to the holiday's unique blend of fun and fright. Section 5. Halloween Today, a tapestry of tradition and sweet treats. Today, Halloween is celebrated worldwide, with each culture adding its own unique spin to the holiday. In America, it's a time for children to don costumes, knock on doors, and shout trick or treat with glee. Families carve pumpkins, decorate their homes with spooky scenes, and indulge in sweet treats. Haunted houses, corn mazes, and costume parties abound, offering thrills and chills for those brave enough to partake. But beyond the costumes and candy, Halloween remains a time for connecting with our past, embracing our fears, and celebrating the magical and the macabre. So as you prepare for Halloween this year, remember the ancient origins of this enchanting holiday. Think of the Celts and their belief in the thin veil between worlds. Remember the traditions that have been passed down through generations. And most importantly, have fun. After all, Halloween is a time for letting loose, embracing the spooky, and celebrating the magic that surrounds us.